Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Now, the question is, do we have transcoding? Well, let's take a look. And indeed, we do. We have transcoding. We have a decent stream quality. Hey! Hit the ground running. What's going to go wrong instead? I've just closed down the thing I didn't want to close down. Hey! Never mind. Oh dear. I think that's because... do that. Update that. Okay. Let's go to the live screen. We've got a bit of social mediaing to do before I get started. So we'll get some of that done as well. Ooh, there we go. There's one done. We've twitted. So now, time for the book face. Okay, that's one book face done. And with their new shiny system, I somehow have to do two of them. And that's number 2 done. Okay, awesome. Right, okay. First thing I want to go do is talk to the... Oh, well, no, it isn't actually. Let's talk to the daily mission providers. We're doing some of the Penumbra Zan quest in no massive hurry, but yeah. Siljar Russell subscribed at tier 1. They've subscribed for 12 months. Thank you very much for the resub. And a massive thank you for the 12 months. Much appreciated. We've got an MP4 to play. Yeah, that was me this morning. Need more coffee. That cat is so falling asleep. Bless his little heart. Yes, indeed. So I've been back to AO for a year. I know. Crazy, isn't it? Where does the time go? Zizon, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Oh no, criminal hideout. I hate that mission. They always warp away on me before I've got them. I always feel so foolish. So let's have a look. Need to get the giveaway going. There we go, so we've cleared it, there's no entries. Giveaway open. There we are. Savik, welcome to the stream. Wonderful to see you, dear. Right, so that's a Mantis daily. Zildar Russell straight in there for the in-game grace. Could I get an alien mission? Face the aliens alone. Goodbye. Right, let's talk to the Arbiter, who miraculously spawned on time this Sunday. This Sunday past. What did Grace go for now? 800 billion? I don't know. Shall we have a look? I'm almost scared to look, but I'm going to have to look afterwards, aren't I? I mean, you know, I'm going to be giving one away. I'm going to have to see it, aren't I? Might as well look now and just see. I'm scared. How ridiculous are they now? Oh dear Lord. 267.5 billion they're going for. Wow. Oh my God. They've gone down. They've gone. Did they go up from that? Good gravy. It was 340 billion yesterday. I wouldn't know what to do with that many creds. And welcome to the stream, Space Gothic. Good to have you. Welcome on in. Yeah, let's ICC the Arbiter. Let's try at least to stay focused. Bullfrozer, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I'm worn out. I've been in front of a computer all day. I've taken on a part-time working from home job as like a call centre thing for emergencies. As long as I don't mention the company and everything, I can kind of tell you about it. But yeah, we've been training all day on their systems and VPNs and where everything is on a laptop with a screen about this big. So I connected it to my big one and then made it. But even so, trying to absorb all the information they're giving you, it's just like nuts. But it's got to be done. Otherwise, you cannot do the job. And mainly I've done it because, well, all the part-time bits and pieces I used to get are almost dried up now. Repairing stuff, servicing gear. So, times change, you have to move with it. Just the way it is. Right, first off, I've got a Doja already, so that means I don't have to go looking for one today. Yay! So we'll go and hand in that Doja. Yes, the Grace is running. It's in the title of the stream. So you shouldn't miss it. Holy shit. $30 for... I saw that. Is it... God almighty. Is that how much it is? Wow. That smacks of desperation, doesn't it? That's nuts. Zeta, welcome on into the stream. Nice to see you. That's incredibly... that's just ridiculous. You pay $30 real to just to have your message. What, highlighted where? How does it work? Where does it highlight it? Like in the middle of the screen or something? I'm willing to bet there's people out there. Oh God, yeah. There's people with lots of money. It's about $8 for me in Norway. I don't know. I'd have to go on somebody else's stream and have a look, and I've not been able to. I wanted to watch Pathetic Wolf's stream today. It was Fallout 4, I think. But yeah, stuck with the work training thing. So, and I got more tomorrow and on Sunday. I'm going to be shot to bits on Saturday. It'll have been a full week of this plus. It's the big manic alien event stream on Saturday, as well as being on a headset and doing stuff all day. What I can tell you is I've had these headphones on for... What time was 8:45 this morning? So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock. Hour break. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's like 8 hours plus. They're back on now. I was going to say $5 would be fine, but never 30. Is it just like 5 no matter what? That does sound nuts. I know some people have got tons of cash, you know. For some people, it's like, that's not, I don't even think about that kind of money, you know. For some people, that's their reality, you know. They don't need to think about that amount of money is just pocket change, it's nothing. Let's do a quick Savic inspection. Yay! We found the Sav. They make you faster till a fixer finds you. No, better nano program already running. 2.5 minutes. Where does it highlight it in the chat or the middle of the stream? How does it work? I don't even know. I've not seen it happen yet, so I don't really know, you know, how many of that's going to work. I wouldn't do that. I mean, I'll spend $30 on a mouse or something, or, you know, just something tangible. Streamers that have like 2K plus, yeah, maybe. There's a streamer I love watching, but chatting in the stream just kind of seems pointless. Carnage, he's really good. I mean, the guy's brilliant. But when you're on one of his streams, you're talking about, you know, anywhere from 5 to 20,000 people in the chat. So it's like, well, how do you even, you know, how does he can't possibly be reading everything in chat. He could, you know, he just cherry picks something. And that's going to be about it. Dude, 150, he has 8.2k right now. We can still do this for almost free as well. Well, you just got to spend a bit of time on the stream. So it's Carnage live again. Someone gifted me a sub on his channel. He must have just pressed gift subs. Grounded 8.2k, yeah. Press gift subs. That's not even like a massively popular game for him, you know. 100 Noten fragments takes a few moments. Yes, it does. I was going to do 30 seconds for science, but it won't accept my payment. I know, I might not even see it, because this is the other thing. Most streamers don't have a live feed of the stream in a regular browser. Most streamers have the chat in part of the software they're using, also like OBS. They've got a chat relay, and that's what they're reading. They're not watching the stream in the same way you guys are. You know, maybe a few of them are, but I think most of them not. Oh yeah, like 25k is, yeah, I've seen that on his streams, but he's that good, you know. He's built that audience from nothing, so good luck to him. As Mongol did his first Final Fantasy stream, he had 3 million viewers. Did he really? See, he's massive as well, isn't he? At the same time, yeah, I can well believe it, yeah. You can't even buy it, why advertise it? Well, yeah. That does sound a little crazy, gotta say. Just the whole $30 sounds kind of... I mean, don't waste it on my stream. I mean, we're tiny. I mean, it's rare that I mean, yeah, you get up to 100-ish and you start missing stuff, but... You know, like tomorrow night, just between reading all the people hitting 220 and AI 30 and everything else, I do sometimes miss stuff that's going on in the chat. So God knows what it's like when you're at a few thousand. They won't accept PayPal for that kind of service. Nuts. It's just weird, isn't it? Wonder why they won't. You can pay for your subscription with PayPal though, can't you? I think the Twitch chat becomes its own. Yeah, it does. It does. No, I watch Gopher as well. Who's, you know, considering how big he's been, his chat's not that big anymore on Twitch. But it's because he's not really done much with Twitch. His early streams, there were about 3,000 or 4,000 people watching him testing mods. And it was good fun. You know, people would suggest mods and we'd try them out, and sometimes they'd break and sometimes they were silly, and then he sort of did more regular content with Quarico and Che, and that was pretty good. But he, you know, it's like twice a week with Gopher. That's it. He doesn't do a lot. You know, as in, but at the same time, he gets mad donations. You know, good for him. The amount of stuff he's produced for it and helped everyone with, it's, yeah. I should give you this and then it's time to go. There we go. Roger Iliand, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How you doing? AO stream feels good. Hope you are having a fantastic day. I hope likewise that you are as well. Was an older Minecraft player I watched before. Usually has 4 or 5 players. Suddenly got raided by Mojang stream with 8,000 viewers. I just had to zone out. Oh my god, I bet that was a shock for him. I mean, when that new Dune game comes out, I am planning on streaming that. God knows how that's going to go. You know. Criminal Hideout then. Yeah, by the time you get to the mob, it's meeped itself out. And you can't kill it, and you have to go to the next set of mobs, and... He got 2,000 subs from Mojang. So, yeah, big shot. God, yeah. That's a lot, you know. Even during September. June would probably end stream 2. Many raiders. I don't know. I just, it's like the only thing you can do is just roll with it, basically. It's like when you first go out and play in a band, okay, you're probably going to get half a dozen people taking any interest in the band, so you play to them. And then you do some bigger shows and you play into 100, 150. So you pay attention to the ones that are paying attention the most, or the person that's hired you, you know, and that kind of thing. But then when you do like a festival, you know, and there's like 20,000 people in front of you, the only thing you can do is just play to the ones you can see and shout at the ones at the back because you can't really see them. There's not really much else you can do because you can't even really account for all the faces. You know, it's like like 20 rows back, you can't really make out who's who. It was a nice payday for him, as almost none was backstream after. He was maybe up to 10 average. Oh, that's a shame. Is Minecraft not popular on streams? I thought it would be. It's a popular game. Or it used to be. It used to be very popular. Isn't that where like loads of the big YouTubers got their start? Like Markiplier didn't... Oh, was it Markiplier? Or PewDiePie or whatever he's called? I watch Markiplier now and again. I have watched these other guys, but I don't... Yeah, I mean... Yeah, sure, fine. I don't connect with what they're doing. You know, that's all. Markiplier is awesome, yeah. I know he is an act. But I like the act. It's quite wholesome. There's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, anyone that thinks someone at that level is, you know, not an act is, you know, you're kind of kidding yourself. I think it was more age of the streamer. He started streaming at a 70-year-old. Happy Friday, Soto Mahoney. Unsubscribe with Prime. They've subscribed for 24 months. Currently on a 24-month streak. Thank you, Soto Mahoney, for the resub. And thank you very much. 24 months. You crazy, crazy person. He was starting streaming at 70 and mostly just wanted to share his art as a painter, but then fell in love with Minecraft. There you go. There's no simple way anyone gets into the showbiz, is there? Mihalik, welcome to the stream. Hello, watching the stream from a Michelin star restaurant. I was going to say Michelin. They're tires. Or is it the same? I don't know. Waiting for my girlfriend who is stylishly late. Ah, you see. A lady of style and panache. What's she doing with you? I just don't know. Maybe she just wanted a bit of rough, you know? That's what I tell myself with Mrs. Callis too. Recovering from eye surgery, so I can't really see the keyboard, so I'm going to be very quiet. Oh my God. What, did something happen, or was this something you'd planned, or... Why am I asking you questions when you've just told me that you're not being able to see what... Can't you touch type? Nub! You noob! Can't even touch that. Neither can I, really. I like to think I can, but I can't. Sometimes I can actually manage it, but not often. It is so when in the UK you got Michelin, which is not how you pronounce the French tyre maker, Michelin. It's just funny saying it. We thought Adidas trainers were Adidas trainers for years and years and years. It's when they started out, they realised travel guides for cities and restaurants. That's right, yeah. Oh, you feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Tard 3 has reached enlightenment. Okay. I stumbled into a stream with a guy who talked like Freddie Mercury. It was amazing to see someone talk with such flair. Oh, they're around. Yeah. Freddie was, you know, no doubt Freddie was unique, but... I think we have some lag there. As one that loves creative streams and I love 3D printing stuff, I've got to say I hate all the streams on Twitch with just a view of a 3D printer working. I hate them. Okay. Is it literally that? It's like watching someone going to sleep kind of stream. There is no Tard 2 and Tard 1 is just at level 1 NT. It's weird. Nice sense. Some shenanigans. Don't know why. Just a gut feeling. This is going surprisingly well after me complaining about this mission before even doing it. By the way, fun fact, I have watched your streams for several hours in total now, and I still don't know what this game is about. Bless you, thank you, Zara. Me neither. I've only played it for 21 years, so I'm kind of a noob, you know. It's not an easy game to explain well. I have tried to explain it to people in chat before, and like after 20 minutes of non-stop, this, that, and the other, I've realised, just play it. You'll figure it out. With some help. It's a very complicated, old-school MMO game. That they just don't make games like this anymore. It's a game about Omnitech's love. Obviously. Kilresh, welcome to the stream. I've played since 2004 and not 100% sure what it's all about. Oh, the newcomers, there is the in-game Grace giveaways running this evening. So it's hashtag lootplz or PLZ to enter. I'll just listen. Yeah, some people said that. I rarely watch your videos, but I put your playlists on my phone, plug my earbuds in and go to sleep. So apparently I'm a relaxation tape. So there you go. Mihalik is banned from Moobot. No. I think we figured out why he won twice in a row. We forgot to clear. At the end of a giveaway, you have to manually clear the entries. So we think it may be he got entered twice by, accidentally. But, he won. But I guess it's a good sign that I enjoy your streams at least. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you do. I can't stream for hours on end tonight. I am quite tired. And I'm behind somebody who's also doing the mission. That's my guess, anyway. Well, if you don't know what it is I'm playing, I did stream Skyrim for a very brief period on Monday morning. When I thought I had a free Monday and I didn't. Do I want to try Afrocrats? Yeah, go ahead. Just star. See, I said I could touch that, but I can't. Just started on Rav. But thanks for the invite. I bet he's just cleared this room out, hasn't he? Someone's got it charmed. I can't attack it. No, you evil person. So, I love your Skyrim series, The Adventures of Kevan. Oh, rest in peace, Kevan. Yeah. God, we got through some content with that one. Stealthy archer. So original, being a stealthy archer in Skyrim. No one's ever thought of that before. I know, but they're so fun and powerful. What's not to love, I mean, yay, I found a team straight away, but also, no, I'm holding the team back now. AO is a game about the settlement of a distant planet by a hypercorporation led by genocidal maniacs. All the while, their power is being challenged by the law-defying rebel clans, which is what Callus plays as. The player is trying to gain power to tip the tides of influence in their side, which eventually culminates in tapping into the power of the gods and that of aliens. Yeah. It's a big old story. lots of it. And if you want to know more about the story, then you definitely want to be talking to Soto Mahoney, who does a lot of the roleplay content within the game. Stealth archer is the path of least resistance for me. It doesn't matter what I start as soon as I see a bow or crossbow, that's it. I'm a stealth archer now. I know, because I nearly always roll Breton as well. It's like, I'm a bit pale, but mages don't one-shot me every time. Oh, we've got some more rabs. They're respawning in the second room. I just realised I can zoom Notepad++ all the way. Now I can see what I'm typing. Nice. What did you have done? Is it like corrective surgery, or was there a problem or something? Or do you not want to say? I got turned around. We need to go the other way. Yeah, down this way, I think. Well, they've allowed him, if it was in a hospital, they've allowed him out, so. They got a stealth heavy weapon user in Fallout 4. Yeah, Fallout 4, you can just go nuts. If I do any kind of stealth VATS build, I always end up, I need to get the deliverer, and I need to get, oh god, Dance's laser gun. A headshot in the back of the head with that game physics, you have to do it. Yes! I remember I had locational damage for a while. That was pretty good fun. But it corrupted a save. So I had to get rid of it. Roll back. Touch-up of elective corrective surgery I had last year. Mostly I feel fine, but I have bandage contacts or everything. Oh, I see. Oh, right, that's cool. Are you supposed to be resting your eyes, Mr. Soto Mahoney? Should you just be sat there with your eyelids shut and, you know, just listening to the stream? Maybe. What did the doctors tell you to do? Or not to do? You sound like my wife. Well, it's only your eyesight we're talking about. I mean, no need to get stressed or worry about that. Hey, what's the worst that could happen? I'm worse than your wife. I'm like your dad. Done on nanos, but we can kill more of them, because why not? No, just killing everything. Yay for killing everything. Indiscriminate animal murder. I took so long getting in range of that one, they've already killed it when I got there for the sneak attack. I'm going to associate that music with your voice forever. I love to play Skyrim with a bunch of... I've got Touch of Phoenix installed at the minute, the Wabberjack one. God, it looks good. Skyrim looks like they remastered it again or something, you know. All the extra foliage. With that mod, as long as you don't add more scenery or expanded towns and cities or something, all the Dynalog files have been pre-done. So you just save a bunch of time, you know. Really good. Took a while to do it, but if you're going to install a Wabberjack, I would definitely suggest having done it, just pay for 1 month on Nexus of premium, because if you don't, you have to sit there clicking accept on every single download. And there's a lot of them, 787. They're not all from Nexus, but a hell of a lot of them are. So yeah, you're better off just paying that $5 or whatever for the 1 month premium, just so you can get it all downloaded. Yeah. Without it, you end up having to sit there clicking yes each and every time. But with the premium account, you don't. It'll automate it and just download the mods for you. Webberjack's amazing. I think that's why Nexus started wanting to do collections and stuff. It's kind of an answer to what Webberjack can already do. Maybe. And I'm nothing against Nexus. I think it's a brilliant site to get into modding on, you know. Yeah, I added Predator Vision, so I've now got 787 mods running in Skyrim, and it's perfectly stable. Nuts. Never had that many before. But I'm very clumsy with Mod Organizer too. I used to use FOMod, and then Mod Organizer, and then Nexus Mod Manager came out. And I used that for quite a while, and then, you know, Vortex, when that came out, got used to working with that, and then everyone said, nah, Mod Organizer 2 is the way to go. But I'm very clumsy in it. In the interface, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing half the time. Soto Mahoney with a cheer.
The Honourable Rita Preston would like to remind everyone that watching or listening to Colossus is considered relaxation therapy and should be enjoyed by everyone at all times. Be well with OmniMed.
Oh, thank you very much, Soto Mahoney, for the 100 bits. My God, you've donated some bits over the time. Yes, indeed. How many minutes is the respawn on the Mantis Queen? Savik. Because Savik knows all things. Is it 15 minutes now? Or 33 minutes? I'm not sure. 3 minutes after the corpse rots. $16. Yeah, okay. So it's not ridiculously bad. I could never mod my own Skyrim. Seems way too time consuming. When I installed my first 20 mods, there were some issues in third person overhaul. That's a big mod though, that's a big, you know, that's a powerful mod, as in it changes lots and lots. Like if you go back to my Skyrim playthrough, it was just after Skyrim Special Edition came out. So the first couple of episodes, I'm basically playing vanilla until someone goes, oh, you can force Sky UI on it, even though it's not actually built for it. But if you use Sky UI version 5, or version 4 point whatever, it works, kind of. So I started with that, and then by the end, I think I had about 150 mods. So, you know, by a lot of people's standards, a very lightly modded Skyrim. But I was still playing it on, I think it was a GTX 680. So it was like constantly at the edge of VRAM capacity. Where can I watch the series? Give me a second. Go to my channel, I'll show you. No, I don't want to watch my own intro video. So there you go, there's my channel. And if you scroll down, there you go. So first main episode, so the first chapter 1, 45 episodes, 41 in the second one, 24, 28. Then Bruma, Falscar. Special Edition 7, I'm not sure which chapter. Oh yeah, then I start Legacy of the Dragonborn at like level 30 odd, And there's 108 episodes for that. Then 10 for Helgen Reborn. Forgotten City, that took 11. Then I actually finished the game here. You know, kill Alduin and all that. With 6 episodes in Chapter 12. Then Chapter 13, Dreamborn Isle. And then there's a couple of others. But I lost a hard drive. And it was proper broke. I did a full Witcher playthrough as well. But yeah, it's there. What was I on by the end? Just go away, adverts. Yeah, it was pretty lightly modded, maybe 80 mods by then. So as modding goes, not much. Whereas now, if I if I start at Mod Organizer, where are you? Hopefully this won't break the stream. I don't think it will. Can't find the icon. Where's bizarre? Oh yeah, don't use loot with Mod Organizer and a Wabberjack listing or a Wabberjack mod pack, because it's all pre-done. So if you run Mod Organizer, there you go. If you run Mod Organizer with it, you'll probably completely screw it up. Oh, you feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine's presence. Her has reached enlightenment. Congratulations. Mod Organizer 2, the Phoenix flavor has popped up on my main screen. While it figures out what it's going to do. Does a lot of preloading on my old system. It takes it a while. Oh, you have a YouTube? I do. I started on YouTube. I was on YouTube for about 5 years before I started doing any kind of regular streaming. Before that, it was just, you know, I'd maybe do 1 or 2 in a whole year. And then over the lockdowns and everything, I started doing more. Someone fisted a keyboard to make that name. Yes, I suppose. Oh, right, there we go. So there you go. Yeah. 787 mods. Yes, there's a few. I'll show you that after. But yeah. Callus came to Twitch when he got his hot tub. Nobody wants to pay good money to watch an old Welshman, or not a middle-aged Welshman, sit in a hot tub who's definitely past his prime. Thing is, it might not be a fist punch name. It might be quite meaningful to them. You just don't know. Editing seems it's massively time consuming. If you're going to make long form content, or if you're going to put any effort into the editing, you know, as in make it special. Yeah, it is. It is quite time consuming indeed. You do get quicker the more you do it, but yeah, it does. God, that's awful. It does become very time consuming, yeah. Doja Mahoney with the gifted subs, thank you. Gifted a sub to Unflex, to Killiresh, to Dunkane, and to Blackthorn 357, and to Manaku, I think. I'm not sure. Thank you very much, Doja Mahoney. You should be resting your eyes, just saying. But editing now is quicker with this. It is actually. Having 12 gigabytes of DDR6 VRAM in Adobe Premiere is like, wow. I'm just clicking randomly on my screen. Don't do that. So, O'Mahony, please don't do that. I feel awfully guilty. Londis, welcome to the stream. Arr, pirate. It is the Grace giveaway as per the title, and it's hashtag loot pliz with PLZ for the pliz. Yeah, the 3060 makes it a little quicker. Yeah, it's noticeable. Yeah, May I got that. Before that, I was still on the 980. I've seen this one. I think you've even shared it. Still good, but I think you shared that last time. Or maybe you put it on the Discord then. Yeah, I'm still waiting on. I haven't got the money to buy the upgrade I actually want, but I'm not sure I want it now. You know, I need to change my game up a bit. I was thinking of a 2070, 30. No, God, speak English. Yeah, a 1270 processor board chip RAM. But I don't know now. These new AMD ones are looking pretty amazing. So, but yeah, miles off on money. So we'll just have to see. Lady Sky Cannon, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. How long's left on this corpse now? 7 minutes. We're getting there. See how the 30... Yeah, I know. They've said, though, that it'll carry on using the 1700 pin socket, so it'll still run on those boards. AMD's gone, no, if you're going to go AMD, you're going to have to spend the extra and get a DDR5 memory, which is a lot faster. You can upgrade. Yeah, what did you get? Was it an i5? But it was a 12. God, stop saying 20. 1260 or something like. I think you said it was something like that. I know you told me. Raise money with a hot tub stream. The pool at Galway Castle is quite warm and inviting. That means a trip to Ireland as well. AMD Ryzen card up till now. Yeah, they were using the AM4 socket, but now they did. With the new chip, said, well, we can't anymore. You know, there's no way you can make it work because they've gone over to instead of pin array, it's the other one. Pins are on the motherboard. AMD just started the first of 2 generations. More future-proof Intel requires a new motherboard after this new CPU release. No, it's still using 1700. So the 670 board, 650, 670 boards will be okay. That's how I understood the all the information they've sent out. Could be wrong, but I think they've said it will use DDR4 and 5. So whereas the AMD, yeah, it's all brand new generation DDR5. That will make, I think, quite a difference to something like AO. I'm just a bit worried about how warm they run. They've gone, no, 95C is fine. I'm like, yeah, but silicon corruption begins at 60C. What are you talking about? I mean, my CPU almost never gets to 60. Because I don't clock it within an inch of its life, you know. AMD is starting at... Yeah, they are, yeah. They've gone to... is it LGA? Local grid array, so the pins are on the board. We got ARM CPU cards running 110C at work and mostly die. Yeah, well, that's it. The physics of the chemistry involved is what it is. Till they start using newer and more refined materials, at least. Idle 110. Yeah, but that's data center server grade stuff, isn't it? That's, you know, you have like 100 backups for everything and whatnot. At least I hope so. Running them at those temperatures. Everyone enjoying the screen of like impenetrable blackness. There you go. You can check out this fine figure of an Atrox shade instead. It's still silicon and 1024 cores per card. No thong, not impressed. I'll get the shade pants eventually. Which reminds me there was a login reward today and I've not collected it. And oh, I did do it. Oh, more XP. No, the thong will come, don't worry. Well, something approaching one. The shade tattoos. I want to get the like I'm already wearing a part of it, but that was like a login reward, which was first tier body wraps. I want to get the pants as well. That's oh God, that's my default look for a shade. They should look like the guy in the character startup model. Oh. Yeah, I've literally been talking all day. Like 8-9 hours. So this is not going to be a massively long stream. I just randomly kill him, whatever. I think at the moment. The shade tattoos are good. Oh, nice. Got another ding. Yay. I think that's 180 I just hit. It is 180. A new perk. No, denied. I can get another piercing mastery, though. Yeah, why not? That'll do. Or, should I be putting it in careful in battle? I've only got one in there so far. Should has more, but never mind. Yeah, shade tattoos or the, you know, the shade tier armor. I like the tier armor on shades though. It's kind of cool looking. And it's exactly the same for male or female. Yeah, the new AMD motherboards have switched from the AM4 socket with the pins existing on the CPU to a new motherboard with a new socket where the pins are in the socket like they are on Intel boards. Tier shade armor is more like a BDSM outfit than armor. I suppose, maybe. You could make that argument. I like Predator armor better than shade armor. What, in how it looks? That's what you like, yeah. Trying to picture it now, and I can't really. It's kind of black, isn't it? Oh, my buffs are running out. It's been so long. Are you using the 50% insurance canister? Indeed, a premium experience boost has another 26 minutes before I need to renew it. Which reminds me I should probably put things away. I don't really need the note and that, do I? Yeah, I'm almost always using one of those. That's Red Shark. Opening a bag takes you out of sneak and I hate it for doing that. I always feel like, how very dare you? No, no Lee, I don't want Lee. Why you make me Lee? Now I make funny noises. Can't remember what bag my XP cans were in, or if I even have any left, actually. Maybe I've used them all. I think maybe I did. Yeah, that's res. That's random. I don't think I put one in there, no. And then the final bag I'm carrying around. Yeah, I need to buy some more by the look of it. No, I've been detected. I need to get the concealment buff, I think. I'm title locked on everything though. But look at all the XP I now have because I'm title locked. Please don't be a text. Cool. What the hell is it then? Hit that, you get a notification sound and there's nothing. And then you're like, what? Uh-huh. Discord beeps and you have to hunt down what's... I don't have it beeping. For that very reason, I just look for the little red dot saying new mention or whatever. Otherwise it's turned off. Look at this little baby shade pulling the aggro off these big toons. Only because I did sneak attack backstab in one hit. Getting absolutely marmalised no matter who's developed aggro from it. Yay! Right, I think that's going to be... Yeah, Freelancer's complete and return to the agency handler for the alien mission. Nice! Meow. Meep meep. I'm elite. Meep meep. Slow motion swim of the leet. I'm so disappointed they swim like that instead of the little back legs whizzing around, which is what should happen. It's like playing an agent. Little tiny dude on the floor coming through. with the same jump height as his counterpart. Yeah, it's the ground rush effect. Reason a lot of sports cars have low seats. Makes it feel faster. So I'm only actually moving at the same speed I was before, but it feels faster. Feels like you're jumping an awful lot higher as well. Now, that was the fastest exit from the Dan I've ever seen. I could barely see it. Well, you know. You know the way out. You need me to explain it. Ba-ding! Okay, we'll go hand in the Alien Daily. And then maybe a bit more of the Penumbra quest line. And then I am going to roll the grace and call it a night, because I'm shattered. I've only been streaming an hour and I'm already going, I am falling asleep. I am tired though, I gotta be honest. Yeah, Alien Daily Handler. I wonder if the music will still be playing by the time we get to the mission agency, where it will indeed start playing again. No, it finished. Come on then, in we go. Oh, it said I got an extra reward. What did I get? Well, it wasn't a Freelancer token. Damn. That's a fine looking set of armour, if I do say so myself. I've seen a lot more people wearing it since I mentioned how good it was. And how easy it was to get. Especially during a Steam sale, it's super duper cheap. Right, Shadowlands, and then I've got to go Stanny Sawyer. But I am in fact saved in Inferno. Quicker running from Sorrow and then south, or Adonis and then I think Adonis and north is going to be quickest. Oh, wait, I didn't get, unless I've got some in the bank. Just realised, XP cans. For more XP. I should have more. I'm not 100%. Nope. I should be a lot quicker looking through AOU, wouldn't I? AOIA. No, these are just the... Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure I've used up the ones I did have. I think I gave a few to Mrs. Kalos too, you know. Nope. Does not has. Yeah, you need more than one Steam account to get it. I made a second account to get the armour for Mrs. Callis too, so she could have it on her account. She was trying to farm bits for carbonium armour, and I was like, wait. Don't do that. I have a cunning plan. And it was indeed. She was quite impressed. Luxurious armour set. Comes with the Colonist bundle on Steam. And when Steam has a big old, 80% off, it's like $2 or $3. With it, you get a full set of auto-levelling armour. This stuff here. Luxurious armour. So, gives you the same stats as a med suit, plus ACs, plus XP 5% for every piece. And that includes the back armour and head armour you get with it. Plus you get a few nano cans as well that you can't normally get. They were in that bag. There's like a Complet Mastery, which is an extra 20 points of Complet over the standard buff, which can be handy at times, if you're not a trader or something. Or especially on a shade where Complet buffs are a bit difficult to find. Yeah, you probably see me wear it on all because you just claim it from the store for 0 points every time. Froobs can use it. There's no title locks on it or anything. I went to my best friend. I was like, "Oh, you going to play AO ever again?" He was like, "Nah." So I was like, "If I give you $20, can you give me this key?" Now I have it on 2 accounts. Nice. Yeah, any which way you can get it. It works out at like 8 British pounds. But British pounds and dollars are basically the US dollars are basically the same now. Yeah. Thanks, Truss. You muppet. First mini budget, what she do? Crash the UK economy. Jesus Christ. She's been in charge for like 2 weeks. And 10 days of that, she didn't do anything because it was like national mourning. So effectively, it's taken her less than 10 days to completely tank the economy. What a freaking muppet. I think they know damn well they're not getting back into power on the next general election. So I think they're just asset stripping the UK for everything they can get at this point. I think that's it. Did you ever meet the Queen alive? Sort of, yes. When I was very, very small. I was about 7 years old. No, 8 years old. It was the Silver Jubilee and she came to North Wales. So I saw her with my own eyes. I didn't actually meet her. Did she? Yes, she did. She did get to meet the Queen. Despite being on record in her youth as saying we should get rid of and abolish the monarchy. She came in to meet her and kind of went, 2 soups, which is a very British joke. Yeah, she just looked like Dobby. She's an absolute idiot. And she's in that position because the corporations that own her can just tell her to do whatever and she'll just do it. She's got no real idea what's going on around her. I couldn't, it's not often I say it, but I know damn well I could do a better job. I've got a bigger and stronger grasp of economics than she and her chancellor do. The only reason they can, if they're good at economics, then they've deliberately shorted on the country's currency, making everything cheap for foreign investors to strip it. I know damn well what if she knows what she's doing, she's immoral, breaking the law and quite evil because people will suffer for it. And if she doesn't know what she's doing, then she's just an idiot who can't see that she's been manipulated and used to asset strip the country. Either way, it's not a good look. And she went on a bunch of local radio stations and all the questions were the same. Why the hell have you done this? You've just made it impossible for me to pay back my mortgage because the banks have been forced to raise interest rates. And she's got this one stock answer. I'm making the hard decisions for the good of the country. No, it isn't. It's not for the good of the country. It's for all her backers, all the people that paid and funded her election campaign, right? I've just earned back the money tenfold because she did what they told her to do. So they betted against the pound, and then she she announced the tax breaks she did, meaning she just tanked the pound, you know. So they did a big short on the currency and just made an absolute ton of money. And you know where that money's going to go? Straight to the Cayman Islands, stashed away in an account that'll never see, and that money they've taken out of the economy will never make its way back into the economy. Trickle down economics, and she expects people to still believe it. It's called a Ponzi scheme, and they're illegal because it's a massive con. You become the PM, I become POTUS. The clan Omni rivalry manifests in real life. I wouldn't want the headache of running the country, but I know I could make better decisions than that, because if someone asked me to do that, I'd say, wouldn't it cause this? And then go to an independent financial body and say, I've got this right, haven't I? If I do what they've just said, this will happen. And they'd go, yes, it will. Don't do it, please. Yeah, so unfortunately, yes, she did meet the Queen to say, I've been elected leader of the Tory party, so is it okay if I become the Prime Minister? Literally. She's not been elected into power by, the people of the UK. And there's not a chance in hell she would be. She was elected into power by members of the Tory party. She hasn't won an election. She hasn't got she doesn't have a mandate to do what she's doing. The last time we had one of those, they got voted out very fast. We had a general election, boom, and the whole party was out. Went to Carnage to check out his live chat, and yeah, it's pretty much its own living organism. I think it gets that way. And that isn't actually a bad thing. Chat entertains itself almost. Yeah, and he just carries on doing his own thing and occasionally just reads something randomly out of chat. It is kind of cool the way it works, but what else could he possibly do? There's no way he could, deal with the amount of messages in the chat constantly. Let's rest our eyes, children. It's very cool. The chat becomes some chaotic chat room sort of thing. Super solid community. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's respectful to his to the people that follow him. I respect him. I admire him. Wouldn't want to be him, but he streams a lot as well. Like he does 6 hours, takes a break for a couple of hours, comes back, streams another 6 hours, takes a couple of hours off, comes back. Guy's got a hell of a schedule. But he has also got a team, so he just does the live streamy stuff. And then he's got video editors, guys, making sure everything works. But he's paying them to do it. He's in a position where he can. But, he's still managing to be semi-normal because, quite often now his kids are getting bigger. They'll come in the room while he's streaming and they'll just be like, hey, come sit up here. Do you want to see? Unless he's playing some horror game or something, come and have a look. Yeah, he was playing Grounded and one of his little kids came in. It's like, look, this is like, you get shrunk down till you're itty-bitty tiny and then you're in the backyard, look. See? And the kid's like, whoa. Little tiny toddler, kindergarten. So showing him Grounded's like, yeah, okay. I mean, if he was playing something a bit more gruesome or scary, maybe you wouldn't show him. But, he's a responsible parent too. And I randomly got a subscription gifted directly from him today. I'm guessing he just gifted a bunch of subs to his followers, and I am on his follow list. So I did want to catch Pathetic Wolf today, but no, not happening. Didn't close the lid on the laptop till just gone 5 o'clock, and then it was time to get dinner ready. So yep, missed that stream today. Grounded versus Doom. Yeah, he probably wouldn't let them watch that, you know. Maybe he would. I don't know, they're his kids. It's his, you know, parental judgment at the end of the day. I wouldn't... Some little kids know a game is a game and they're not bothered by it, but, you know, maybe they think, yeah, it's a little bit icky, you know. I can remember, though, when I was a kid, being allowed to watch Hammer House of Horror and, you know, stuff like... that was considered, like, proper scary back in the day. By today's standards, if you watch one of those movies now, they're not really scary at all. But, you know, things change. Have I missed the entrance? I think I missed the entrance. Grounded is cool, but the spiders are... Yeah, well, this is it. If you don't like... They've got a setting in it that can turn the spiders from being scary, you know, skittering legs into not scary with skittering legs. Where the fluff is the entrance? Yeah, Siljo Russell doesn't want to watch Skyrim because, you know, the caves have got spiders in them. There's probably a mod that turns spiders into something non, you know, arachnophobia triggering or what have you, you know. They don't really bother me. Well, I know Grounded's got a spider scariness slider, which is literally reduces how much like a spider they look like until they're just like a little round bug. So nothing like a spider almost. Yeah, it turns them into bloops that float. Yeah. You know, people hating on the Rings of Power. I'm like, it's a bit slow-paced, but it's all right. I mean, if you expect it to be as good as something Tolkien wrote, well, no, of course it isn't. Because, you know, Tolkien's not around to write it, so why would it be like that? Is this the guy I want? Who do I want with a silly long name? Zine or something? I'm going to have to lose the lead. Just can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, you'll do. Asked me to pick up a book, but they're going to send me all the way back. I should have saved in the garden, I know. Actually got through this week's episode without falling asleep. Good job. It is slow paced. And I never, you know, it was like you got to the end of season 6 of Game of Thrones and I kind of went, I'm not sure I really want to watch the next 2 that they're planning because then they're trying to finish up a story that hasn't actually been finished up yet. And they are not, you know, with all due respect, if, you know, TV show script writers could write as well as the, you know, G.R.R. Martin or whatever, then they'd probably have a book deal by now. But yeah, I mean, I like the cast. I really like the Swedish-born Welsh lass playing Gadriel. She's good. She's good. She conveys that kind of like, yes, she's very beautiful, but also wouldn't think twice about hacking your arm's leg and head off for looking at her the wrong way. She's got that vibe down. It's good. Which is kind of like Gladriel, really. Oh, he looks like a cat we used to have. Except he had a little bit more of the pattern on his nose as well. Cat has come across Cat XE has experienced a serious error and must shut down now. That's the crash to desktop of Cat. So I have liked, and I don't care who's going about it. She-Hulk, I quite like it. I find it funny. It doesn't take itself seriously like Deadpool doesn't. And She-Hulk was doing the whole, talking, breaking the fourth wall and all that before Deadpool had even been put to pen to paper. Deadpool 3 soonish, yeah. Logan's in it as well. Wolverine, and I saw him and Ryan Reynolds both doing a well, how can they both be in the same movie? Because Logan died, right, at the end of Logan. But that was in 2029, this movie, and then they just go and play music over what they're saying. G.R.R. Martin did write the background for Elden Ring. We can go play that and wait for the last... The story in the Elden Ring is brilliant. And the way it's delivered to the player is good as well. It's not just tons of exposition. It's, storytelling. You find little snippets of information and have little conversations here, there and everywhere to get the story. Which is, I much prefer that way of doing things than just tons and tons of exposition right up front. That's what happened with the 1984 Dune movie. The original cut was 3.5 hours. And the studio said, no, hour 45, cut it. So the only way they could still tell the story was doing voiceover with tons and tons of exposition in it, which kind of ruined it. I'd love to see the uncut or the non-studio version of that movie without all the, voice inside the head thing going on, which did kind of explain what was going on, but not really. Plus, they made some glaring omissions and changes to the story as well. They made one of the Baron's nephews, because he was played by Sting, he got 10 times as much screen time as the guy ever got in the books, and made him an arch nemesis for Paul, which he never was in the books. He was just also in character in the book. Dr. Yui had a bigger part in the books than that guy, and yet in the 1984 movie he's like massive in it. Whereas he's barely mentioned in the Villeneuve movie, and it's because he doesn't need to be. Yeah, well, like I say, it was incoherent. Yeah, studio cuts, exactly. Yeah, we were just saying that. Maybe you weren't here for that, Cyber, but welcome to the stream, by the way. I was saying the original cut was like nearly 4 hours long, and the studio went, no, hour and 45, so we ended up with a bit of a mess with lots of voiced over exposition going on, trying to explain what was going on. So, yeah, you're just kind of like, I completely agree with you. They should, I think, at least release an un-effed version of it, an un-Hollywood studio executive cut. That's what they should call it. because they always turn out awful. I found the door. And now we must blitz for the book. Not in there. I am, yeah. I think Villeneuve said, I will not do it as, a 2-hour movie. It can't be done. Cinema can't tell that story in 2 hours. Give me 6 hours and I can tell the tale, but it will be very concise. So instead of doing all that, they said, oh, well, I think we'll end up with 3 movies, I know they've said 2, but I think it could, because of how well the first one did. I think the Hollywood execs are going to do, I can make 3 movies, trilogy. Out of a book that essentially is just a kind of introduction to the universe of Dune. I mean, the first book isn't even a complete story, it's just an introduction. So I think the execs with the 1984 movie tried to cut it into like a Messiah type story. Because they thought, well, people will get that. And they're not wrong. People would understand it, especially in the Western Hemisphere. But yeah, Villeneuve's Dune is superb. I watched it 3-4 times. And every time I see something new in it, Oh, they did get that bit. That kind of thing. Okay, has the thing. Checks inventory. Because there was that time when I thought I'd picked something up and I'd only clicked on it. But yeah, the way the whole movie is shot, how the characters are kind of played, etc., is just so much more what I read as a teenager, Yeah, first 3 books are sort of Dune, which is sort of Paul Moadib's becoming the Kwisatz Haderach, and then Children of Dune is Leto and his sister, who sadly was pre-born, so she's like an abomination. And then God Emperor of Dune. Yeah, they have missed a lot of it, but they've kept a lot of what's important to the story in without kind of changing who characters are in the story, Like in a lot of dialogue that's said about the great houses in various fan fiction and the 1984 movie, it's like, oh, well, the Atreides are the good guys. And it's like, well, they're not essentially the good guys, but they're better than the Harkonnens or the Emperor. But yeah, they still manipulate people, but instead of doing it with hate, they do it with love. I appreciate you not killing all the Chosen in there. Ain't nobody got time for that. It's so honey. Paul is not a good guy. No, he isn't. No, he's not. I mean, he's a damn sight better person than someone like the Baron is, but he's not a good guy. He wants to manipulate an entire planet of people into becoming an army for him. Yeah, just killing billions, don't mind me. His son kills more, though. Leto definitely, after how many thousand, was it a whole millennia or something? We need to write a Philip Ross book. Yes, we do. And welcome to the stream, 2 out of 4. Oh, there's a free in-game Grace giveaway, if you're at all interested. It's still running till the end of the stream. Lag. And to enter, it's hashtag loot pliz, as in loot and PLZ, or Z, Papa Lima Zulu. one of the Dune books had a lot of sex. Children of Dune, there's a little bit. I wouldn't say a lot. Dune God Emperor, maybe. Where, oh God, what's his name? Not Gurney. One comes back as a goaler. Might have been Duncan, yeah, Duncan, Idaho. But that casting, the casting as well was absolutely spot on. And the Timothy Chalamet, when they announced him for Paul, because that's it, get Paul right and pretty much everything else will fall into place. So when they announced him, I was like, who the hell is he? You know, I hadn't seen him in anything. So I had a quick look on Netflix and he was in a movie, King. So I thought, oh, I'll watch this. And he starts off as a brattish, boorish boy, son of a king, who then goes on to become a true king. And I was like, yeah, okay. And just watching him in that movie made me go, yeah, you know what? Yeah, he can do it. He's the right casting for this. I can see why Villeneuve went for him. You know, maybe Villeneuve saw him in that movie and went, yep, that's our guy. And he looks more the right age as well, because Paul's only 14 at the beginning of the Dune book. Whereas, you know, who did they cast? What was his name in in the Dune 1984 movie? He's like 30 when he was doing that role, which is he's pushing it a bit, because there's a line in the actual book where someone says when they meet the Lady Jessica and Paul meet the Fremen, one of them comments like, he's quite small if he's that, you know, how old is he? He's only a boy. And she said he's 14, and he goes, he's small for his age. And she comments something like, the Atreides men get their height later in life or something. If you see the Dune trailer from Funcom New Game, I see, use him. Yeah, maybe he looks more like a native Fremen than an Atreides. 2 out of 4. I lurk here often. I don't play this game anymore, but I live it vicariously through this stream. Well, lurkers are welcome. A lot of people tell me as well, they watch my video, especially the Let's Build. They have like a favourite one they put on and leave the playlist running to go to sleep. It's totally cool. If the tone of my voice helps you get a good night's sleep, I'm more than happy with that, you know. I can't watch your VODs and such as I want to answer you in chat. I know I ramble in the Let's Build videos as well, which are, they're not scripted, but they're kind of like post-scripted almost. Because I'll play for, you know, I'll record a day's play, so it could be 6 to 8 hours of footage, which I will edit down to like 45 minutes worth of what I think is good, you know, and flows well for that one episode. King, yeah, it's no holds barred, brutal, feudal era, you know, war film. And it is how things were done before gunpowder and whatnot. Shyamalan, yeah, he's good, isn't he? He's excellent in that film as well. He literally plays 3 roles in the film. He plays the boorish, brattish, spoiled prince. Then he plays the sort of cast out, hard done to protege, and then believably is reborn as a king of his own making by his own hand. You know, the sleeper awakens in him just in that movie. He's you know, and he's that was what I was saying. He is kind of he looks young. He has youthful features and Like his body still looks quite youthful as well. He doesn't look all filled out, big man sort of thing. He looks like a teenage kid looks, you know, a little bit gangly, but gonna probably fill out and look great, or, you know, whatever. You can look anyway. You know, there's no rule. But what was the guy in the 1984 Lynch movie? What was his name? I've forgotten. I like him. I thought he was really good in The Doors. He was quite believable in that. But just like 10 years too old to play a teenager or something, you know. Acting's weird. You're born to do it or not. I don't know. I think some people can learn to do it. I think if you have an inherent skill, then yes, you know, with rehearsal, with coaching, with practice, you can become a better actor and a damn good one. I think, yeah, it does help if there's an initial spark. Definitely. It's like one of the best guitarists on the planet is Steve Vai, and he has been for a very long time. He's quite unique as well. And he says himself, you know, initially he wanted to play the accordion, but then loved the sound of a guitar, so forced himself to play one. It wasn't natural to him at first. He said until he sort of semi got on top of it, and then he couldn't stand to be away from it, you know. It comes in different ways, but Timothy Chalamet, I would say, that it just has an innate something, like you say. Yeah, there's something there that wants to tell a story in that person. And talking about it in chat as well, the later books. Yeah, Paul is no hero. No, he's not a hero at all. We were saying this earlier on in the chat. In the books, Paul is it's quite dark. You know, like we say, he not tricks really, but like manipulates an entire planet of people to become an army for him. That's not what good guys do. Somehow they did the Messiah story with him in the Lynch film, and I think the studio got scared and went, well, just do a Moses type story, it'll be all right. Oy vey, you know, that we can get behind. It's what the clans did. Let my people go. Yeah, Paul couldn't do what was required, so Leto did it instead. That's it. Yeah, he saw that future. He couldn't face it. So Leto was kind of born to it. He started out with all Paul's memories, etc. Not pre-born, but not when he was born, his own character had developed before. You know, he had 1,000 voices of his ancestors in his head. Yeah, he took this. Yeah, that's it. To a lesser or greater degree, yeah, he is he's a bigger figure in the Dune universe than his father was, and creates the golden path and 1,000 years of stagnation and a holy war across the whole galaxy. You know, millions die in his name, which is not the actions of a good person either. But yeah, I think that's all it was. I think the studio were like, well, yeah, bad guys are not popular in movies. We need a hero. Yay. So, they kind of twisted it enough until that's what it was. This whole suddenly raining on Arrakis when Paul is crowned emperor. It's just, that's not the story, man. What are you talking about? Paul had seen that future, but he stalled from it and just kept looking for ways to turn back, which in the end was his undoing, because there was no other option. It was follow that path or, and then he becomes the blind preacher, doesn't he? So, and on Arrakis, if you're blind and all the rest of it, you're considered useless and just left to die. Also, David Lynch was such a weird choice. Yeah, to direct Dune. It's just not the kind of film he'd done before. He'd be better off. Who directed 1984, as a matter of interest? I can't remember now. With David Hurt. Whoever directed that, or would have been better. Or maybe the original Aliens director. That would have been good. Because I forget his name now. He did Blade Runner as well, and he's done the new Blade Runner. But he can do visual spectacle of some of the massive things that happen in Dune. But at the same time, it doesn't turn away from the dark side of human nature and stuff so easily. Can't think of his name's going to bug me now. He's one of my favourite directors as well. British guy. No, he directed Aliens, not Alien. Aliens is a war hero movie. It's good, but it's not, it's not the Alien thing. Is it Ridley Scott? That's it. I would have liked to have seen Ridley Scott direct the Dune they made in 1984, because it would have been 3 movies and it would have shown the dark side. Paul, I think, admitted that he came too early and he was a freak. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, and he was a generation too soon to be able to handle what he had, and it was his son that finally did it. I think I remember reading that, yeah. In Children of Dune. I'm pretty sure, anyway. If he has a good script, yeah, this is it, yeah. And if you take the book as the script and make a screenplay from it, you can have a great movie. Ridley Scott, I think, would have made a far, far better movie for Dune. I mean, Giga did some preliminary artwork for it as well, like how the Harkonnen world looked and all that. I mean, no disrespect to the actors involved and everything. I think they played the roles they were given to play, but I think the way those roles were depicted in the cut and in the direction of the movie, I don't think was right. Like, the way there's like an extreme sadomasochist theme to the whole Harkonnen thing, which might be the case, but it was a bit overplayed in the way they had the actor playing the Baron. He was clownish and kind of mad, whereas in the books the Baron is very far removed from that. He's very dark, very, very intelligent, very strategic, but he does come undone in the end. He's just beaten by a better player. Whereas in the 1984 movie, he's problematic in that role, but he's playing it the way he's been told to play it, In the books, Vladimir was more freaky. Yeah. Like, I think they hit the right actor for the Baron in the Villeneuve movie. There's so many notes in the Villeneuve movie that are right, for me, that say they're maybe not the exact thing I imagined, but it's so close to what I imagined. I'm like, yeah, no, we're there. That kind of thing. Hellgear, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Yeah, he had a slave that looked like Paul, had him drugged for pleasure, that's right. Was he a Gola? I can't remember now. But they don't, in any of the books, the history, the prehistory of the universe they're in isn't truly explained, except that if you look, no one's got a computer. There's no, they have electronic devices, they're very clever machinery and stuff, but there's no computers. The Baron was Paul's grandfather. Yeah, Lady Jessica's sire, so to speak. They talk about genetic markers in the book, like the fat lips and, not just the red hair. But they kind of separate them out in that. But the way the actor playing Jessica, I think she's better as a portrayal of Jessica as well. Jessica's very precise in everything she does, because she is a Bene Gesserit, and they're very precise about what they're doing, and she brings that across as well. It's very good. Yeah, that's it. Human computers, they don't want AI because AI, nearly ended mankind. Not in a Judgment Day Terminator kind of way, but yeah, it was nearly the end of mankind, yeah. Because mankind stopped trying, amongst other things, yeah. What are we talking about? Oh, Dune movies. Both of them. Yeah, the characters that are in the books, how well they are or haven't been portrayed in various incarnations. There was also the TV series as well, wasn't there? Katya, subscribe with Prime. Subscribe for 10 months. Thank you. Thank you for the 10 months. Much appreciated. And thank you for the resub. And I've nearly lost my voice, so this stream's going to get short. I have literally been on working from home training for a call centre for like 8 hours before this stream, so my voice is about done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to park outside of the instance just here and call it a day. I am absolutely shattered. I've been at it since about 6 o'clock this morning. So for me, I've been awake for a long time. AI event tomorrow. Yes, it is tomorrow night. Yes, it is. 2 out of 4. Has everybody entered the giveaway that wants to enter the giveaway? Okay, we're going to do the draw, everybody. Please be in game. Because I have to sell you the grace for cheap. Right, okay. Here we go. Giveaway draw. Siljar Russell was drawn from the giveaway. Congratulations, Siljar Russell. You just won a grace. I'm going to log to a character that can sell it to you. And immediately after, I need to do... Nope, wrong chat. And... clear. Nave Zero, thank you for the raid. Oh, hello, raiders. I'm sorry, you've just missed the draw. I can't believe it. Yeah, you've just missed the draw for a grace. I am sorry. We just pulled it now, like literally in the last 30 seconds. Dope. You'd have been welcome to enter as well. All right, Siljar Russell was the lucky winner. So let me know what tune you want the Grace on, and I will sell you Grace for much cheapness. So make it a 4-digit number. Should have ended my stream earlier. You could have ended earlier and won and entered and maybe won. Yeah. It's Moobot, just random draw, so I'll be doing another one next week, either Wednesday or Friday. So you will still have a chance to win again. If I'm going to do it in that particular stream, I will always put it in the title of the stream like I did tonight. I hope it should be there. Double check. I typed it all in. It should be there. Typed it all in. It should be there. Yeah, there you go. In-game Grace giveaway. It is there. If I scroll up, you can see giveaway draw. Stream elements arguing with me and Moobot saying Siljar Russell was drawn. I'll win an auction off my pearls in my stream, yes. I'm so generous. Oh my god. Right. What buy order is yours? What number is on it? No, don't. Don't sell to the buy order. Order details. Right, how much is your buy order for exactly? I can't see Twitch Whispers on Streamlabs or OBS. Hang on. I have to log into Twitch to see it. Okay. I can see the number and the message. Right, I can't see the order. Okay. All the people, all the buy orders for stashing creds. I found you, there you go. I am so that's you anyway. Okay, you ready? Boom, there you go. 1 Grace for your good self. Congratulations. You has a Grace to sell and have many trips back and forth from the mail system to the market terminal. It's a better thing to do on a trader and then just sit by a mail terminal with your own personal terminal and do it. So big thanks to Vulpu once again, who donated a bunch of Graces to give away over the weeks between when he did it and Christmas. You don't get the money, stay there. This character has that kind of... Is that character personified? So it'll be a mule. Okay. No problem. There's probably no one to raid either now, because Nave Zero's raided me for a change. Let's have a look. There's me, Newland City Waste Management, and that's it. Is there anybody else to raid? We'll keep the love moving around of the people I follow. There's Chaification. But he's playing something called The Long Dark. I don't even know what that is. Okay, there's an ad. What is The Long Dark? You don't know. It's in retirement. Oh, right, okay. Pensioned off, okay. I think I get what you're going with. God, that advert looks annoying. Some guy talking about Xbox or something. I don't even know what he was actually doing. Okay, Che is wearing, like...
Exhaust to break down. Oh, I could get that.
I think we should raid him just for the pyjamas.
That breaks that thing down.
Okay. Everyone go, oh, I love the pyjamas. Right.
Is this a house? It looks like a shed. I'm not gonna lie. Where's the bed? Like, you know what I mean?
There you go. We go raid Chaification.
What have we got here?
Give him a bit of love and a high.
Pots, leather.
And a wave, etc.
Shelves. Alright, so what's the best way to...
All aboard. Go say hi to Che. He's a good guy, Che. He's a good laugh.
Definitely not.
Proper British
This house is
person.
definitely beyond its progress.
And now I've got him on my stream
So
talking.
I need to get...
Let's turn him down a little bit. Is that all aboard? Who's going aboard? And go and give him a little love and a wave. And say hi from me, and I love the pyjamas. The royal pyjamas. Okay, thanks a lot, everyone. I will see you tomorrow for the Alien Raid. So thank you for the resubs and the follows. Thank you, Soto Mahoney, for the bits and the gifted subs. Much appreciated. Siljo Russell for the resub and the gifted sub. And I will see you all tomorrow, if my voice is still working. All right, folks. Bye for now.